All right, let's check in with Olivia. Hey, did you fail one of your snatches?
I don't want to hear.
Nice job, girl. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the age group online qualifier event number 2. We did this, well, kind of depends when I put this out. I think we did it yesterday morning. So individual event age group online qualifier number 2 is, of course, essentially like 4 rounds of chest to bars and overhead squats, where the reps stay the same throughout the 4 rounds, but the weight goes up for the overhead squat. So it's going to be 4 rounds essentially of 15 chest to bar and 10 overhead squats, where again, like I mentioned, the overhead squats increase weight every round. For my category, or the category I'm closest to, the weight will go from 95 pounds to 135 to 185 and finally to 225. Olivia is doing it with me. Her weight, I believe, is 35 pounds, which is literally the bar. And then I believe it goes up by 20 pounds every time to something like, I think it goes like 35, 55, 75, 95, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what her weight does. So without further ado, let's actually jump right into this workout. It's a quick one, and we're going to kind of talk about strategies I use, what I did, what I'd change if I did it again, and what I'd change if I was actually doing this competition for real. So we are off in 3, 2, 1, getting it. All right, so we're doing 15 chest bar, of course. Olivia's going to be off to my right-hand side. I'm not going to show her score or her the whole time. I want you to know that she's right there doing it next to me, but I'm not going to show hers the whole time because obviously she has till tomorrow or Monday, the 16th, to submit a score. I don't want her score to be out there in the world, especially if she wants to redo it and get a better score. And I don't want her to be knocked out of contention because maybe she didn't, maybe she redid it and something like that. So this isn't her official video, and I'm not going to show it. So anyways, all right, so we're doing 15 overhead or 10 overhead squats, 95 pounds. Pretty quick. I think if you're doing this workout and you're trying to be competitive and you're trying to make it to the games, to the age group online qualifiers, you have to do. You should, if you're my age group, right? So if you're the closest one I'm to, if you're the 17 to 16, or if you're the like 35 to 39, you got these chest to bars unbroken. I mean, unless you're super fast at the overhead squats, you're gonna waste so much time doing chest to bars. I mean, I guess if you ask yourself, if it's easier to break chest to bars than it is to break overhead squats, right? Because if you break an overhead squat and drop on the ground, it takes more time to pick it up. But if you drop from a bar for chest bars, it's easy to pick it right back up or jump right back up, and it's a little bit quicker. But if you don't have the option, I would say do not break overhead squats and do not break chest to bars. I mean, it's a pretty stinking fast workout. I mean, we're talking like sub 4 minutes for probably some of the top guys you'll see in the 35 to 30 or 35 to 39. Or some of the young boys. It just really comes down to the overhead squats near the end and how fast you can transition. So you're going to notice my first 2 bars, I move pretty quick. Now I'm taking my time moving to the next bar. You also notice I'm not using a regular length bar. I'm using a C70 bar for my final bar at 185 and 225. I do have, you can probably notice it on the left-hand side, but I do have 5-pound plates in the inside of the knurling, or right outside the knurling, right outside the heads of the bar to make it a 45-pound bar. I just like the feel of a C70 for overhead squats. It just feels a little bit better. So anyways, approaching this workout strategy, it's a go workout. All these workouts I've done for age group online qualifiers, they're pretty quick. They're pretty short. It's actually pretty impressive. Like, all of them are for time, but they're all really short workouts. And there's not really any long AMRAP. So it's a very short workout. So coming back to my final set of chest to bars, and then I'm going to go to 225. The only thing I guess I would change about this workout is I set up 3 bars. My final bar, C70, I decided I was going to have a weight change from 185 to 225, and kind of forgot to tell someone to help me change weight. So I'm going to change half the weight myself and probably waste a lot of time, but that's okay. So, if you look at this workout and you're looking at my time just ticking off, I could probably knock off if I had someone change my own weights, I could probably knock off 20 to 25 seconds just because I'm just jerking around. At this time I would have had the bar overhead and had 3 reps. But approaching this workout, got to go unbroken. You got to do it fast. And I would have your overhead really warmed up. I honestly thought the hardest part was probably the chest to bars. I mean, honest to goodness, I didn't think the overhead squats were that difficult. I thought the most difficult thing was this 3rd and 4th set of chest to bars. Doing those unbroken, I thought was pretty tough. I decided to do it and send it, but it was difficult doing those. And then, of course, I think getting the bar overhead and how you do it really will play a part. So, like, are you snatching it, which I've seen Noah do? I prefer a clean grip, a wider clean grip to a jerk. I feel more stable in that position. Plus, I'm not going to snatch 225 overhead with a C70 bar. Just a little bit too difficult for me to do at this time.
Good job.